Let's see who it is. What we got? Yo, what up, what up, what up?
What's up, Q?
Not much. What you got going on over there?
Hey, you remember that dude, Daniel Allan, the guy who raised all this money for his music career on Mirror?
We tried to talk to that guy for the podcast, but we can never get the dates to work, right?
Since we covered him back in October, I mean, he's been working. The whole thing, if you recall, was he sold basically 50% of his next album's royalties for basically 50 ETH. Is what it all amounted to. It was 87 backers or something. 3-4 months following it, he dropped a couple singles, sold those as NFTs on this thing called, I think, Catalog Works. Raised in totality another 30, and then he just dropped the whole EP on this thing called sound.xyz and sold another 100 NFTs off of that album EP. It's very believable too. The numbers aren't crazy to the point where it's okay, this dude got one guy to buy a bunch of things. No, his numbers are believable. When you think about just the new era of Web3 creators and stuff, this dude is really using all these different tools to build a career, and it's just fascinating to see.
No, that's real. We should send him one of the NFT handbooks.
We should. I don't even know if he needs it. This guy is.
He doesn't.
He's killing it.
He doesn't need it, but I feel he definitely should be in it. So if we ever revise that book, I feel like this guy deserves a chapter because he never fails to just make you wonder what else is possible. I never expected the sound.xyz thing. I'm with it. I'm here for it.
All of his backers they basically have formed a DAO off of it.
They've got a DAO too?
Yeah, it's the Overstimulated DAO, which is the name of his EP, Overstimulated. I mean, I don't know what this dude's doing, whether it's the people who are backing him or just some of his collectors or the conversations he's having, but he's just hitting on all strides.
This is what I think it is. I think a guy like that, he got in really, really early. Remember, we were talking about the moves he was making almost it was 7 months ago. We start to look at where he's at and just seeing the fact that he's never let off the gas, right? So he's leaned into NFTs and what's possible with NFTs from the very early onset to now. And I think we're just starting to watch the kid get good, right? He's obviously plugged in. He's probably made some really good connects. There's been a lot of different events and forums to go deeper and build different relationships. And one thing that we're seeing a lot of people miss out on here is talent. There's a ton of people that are very knowledgeable about NFTs, but the talented people are just not there. So if you have talent and you have a little bit of NFT knowledge, like Beeple, like Daniel, you're gonna start to see some really interesting things manifest and just come to life around those individuals.
He's got this interesting snowball effect going. I feel like there's a lot to learn. I'd like to pick his brain because, now that he's done all these post-mirror sales, have the backers almost been fully recouped from their investment already? That would be really interesting if within 5 months, all his backers were already recouped.
I'm excited for him. Congrats to Daniel. It's always fascinating to see people, future thinking. I love future thinkers, and this is what a future thinker looks like. It's someone that's looking at something and reinventing what that something can be and doing it in a way where more people can follow in your footsteps. And quite frankly, if you're a musician or an artist and you're thinking about adopting NFT technology, maybe it isn't a 10K. Maybe it is what Daniel's doing. Maybe it looks something like that. All I gotta say, man, to that kid is keep going. Don't stop. We love the hustle. You got some supporters over here at NFTQT.
Definitely. All right, I'll catch you in the metaverse.
I'll catch you. One.